I didn't know where to start. I didn't know how to backtest, how to start really in a forex trading. When I stumbled upon your website and saw all the package, the live sessions, everything from A to Z, it was really one hell of a chance. That's where the shift happened, and I passed the FTMO account.
What is the inner edge and how did that help you?
I was emotionally hijacked many times. I didn't know how to control myself, how to manage my emotions. I bought two FTMO accounts, one to 100K. I have put all the hard work, studied psychology, technical. I bought two challenges, passed them all.
How much is it that you've made over those 3 consecutive payments?
Totally a profit of 24K.
Awesome, my friend. So pretty simple. We just want to kind of run through a little bit of a process. I just want to kind of get a bit of an understanding of, your background, your journey, how you get into trading, how that process went, what were some of the things that you struggled with, what were some of the kind of turning points in your journey, what were the things that helped you, and then kind of, what life looks like before trading versus what life's kind of looking like now and the kind of trajectory that you're on. Is that fine?
Yes, totally fine, sir.
Awesome. So, I mean, if you could kind of explain to the viewers or anyone watching, who you are or a little bit about yourself.
Yes, for sure. My name is Ralph. I'm from Lebanon, living in Beirut. Okay, so I started trading back in 2023. I started trading crypto, futures leverage, like your story, to be honest. It was a bit messy. I didn't like the way future trading in crypto works because it was heavily manipulated and based only and most of the time on Bitcoin's movement and trajectory, sorry. That is when I decided to get into Forex. But getting into Forex trading is like something else, different world than futures, crypto futures trading. I don't remember really when or how it was, but I stumbled upon your website. It was Prosperity Academy, I think so. So that was last year in February. So I bought your course, your online course. It was on the website, but I had limited bandwidth regarding time because I used to work with my dad in a 9 to 5. It was like more than a 9 to 5. I used to work in a factory, so I had a bit of time left to study the course and friends and etc. And then I remember, if I'm not wrong, during May or end of April, you opened the school mentorship, the mentorship on school. So that's why when I joined, because the website was shut down and I couldn't continue the course. So I joined the school mentorship. I studied the course, but it took me a lot of time, like I said before, because I didn't have much time and I used to hang out with my friends and it was summer and etc. That's why when I decided to focus and lock in, it was during September. September, I finished everything, started watching the live sessions, started demo trading until around mid-October. I bought my first evaluation phase, which was from Alpha Capital at 10K. I failed it. It took me a month. I failed it at max drawdown. And then I bought the 10K FTMO account. It was in November. I passed it, phase one, phase two. I got the live account. My profit reached around $500, 5%. And then psychology hit me and I lost the account.
Interesting. Happens to most people, to be honest. So just kind of recap. Before you kind of got to the point you're at now, you were working with your dad in a factory. Is that where you are now in Beirut?
Yes, he owns a plexiglass company. So I dropped out of university after doing a semester. So I dropped out and decided to work with my dad.
What was it that kind of piqued your attention in trading?
To be honest, it was freedom. It was not just financial freedom because my dad's financial state is good. It's not is good. We are able to travel. Yeah, we're not in a bad financial state. But the thing that hit me the most was freedom. Sorry, time freedom and location freedom.
Makes sense. And so that's when you found crypto first, right?
Yes,
And then you started trading crypto and you kind of realized that it's a little bit difficult to trade given the kind of the conditions. And then you kind of found Forex, and I'm assuming you probably stumbled upon our YouTube channel, and that's kind of when you joined us. What kind of
100%.
trading style was you trying to trade when you were trading crypto?
To be honest, it was kind of trend lines, patterns, the basic retail crypto trading. So it was sort of that stuff.
Hmm, interesting. Yeah, annoying, I guess, in some senses.
Yes.
Cool. And then you kind of, you join, you started getting familiar with our types of concepts. You hit the demo, you hit the live, and you kind of, seen a little bit of success, also with a little bit of setbacks in that process. So what was it then between kind of, joining and eventually passing that first FTMO account, although then you go on to lose the account. But what was it about that process? What happened in that period from where you're at, you're trying to trade trend lines in the crypto market to now you've proven some level of profitability at least, passing your FTMO phase one and phase two. What kind of was that journey like? What did you go through? What did you learn? What did you overcome?
To be honest, when I wanted to join Forex trading, to start Forex trading, I mean, I didn't know where to start, how to back that. Back testing was literally the most challenging part. I didn't know how to back test, how to start really in a Forex trading because I thought it was another shift from crypto. So when I stumbled upon your website and saw all the package, the live sessions, everything from A to Z, everything I need to start my forex trading. It was really, one hell of a chance. So I took it and finished the course step by step, studying the course really, not just watching it for the sake of watching. I studied it. I studied the course, took notes, watched all the live sessions mainly, and again took notes, studied them. To be honest, the first evaluation phase, the challenge, it was a trial and error, if you want to
Hmm.
reference it as such. It was a trial and error. I tried many things, saw what works and saw what doesn't. So it was kind of a discovery phase.
That makes sense.
And of course, I was journaling at that point every day, and I was learning from every mistake basically.
That's the key.
That's where the shift happened, and I passed the FTMO account. So when I lost it, it was before Christmas exactly. So during Christmas vacation, I really studied. I took the inner edge. I studied it from taking note and really discovering that it's a breakthrough. I discovered so many contexts, so many information that I didn't even know existed.
For those who maybe aren't familiar with what the inner edge is, what is the inner edge and how did that help you?
To be honest, when I was trading the live account, it was really something else than trading the challenge phase or the verification phase because every dollar you make, it's for you. You can cash it out if you want. So here the emotions were at most play. This is where fear, greed, most I was emotionally hijacked most of the time when I reached that amount of percentage in my account to then losing it all. So I was emotionally hijacked many times. I didn't know how to control myself, how to manage my emotions. And as you said, we have to manage them instead of suppressing them. Emotions cannot be suppressed, they can only be managed. And this is where I really learned how to do that and the techniques you mentioned to be able to control your emotions and not let them dictate your actions.
That's the key. Awesome. And the inner edge essentially helped you do that with the exercises and whatnot that it is you went through. Interesting.
And that is where that is when the market started opening on Jan. I bought two FTMO accounts, one to 100K because I wanted yeah, wanted to go like not in the case in the sense of all in as in gambling, but I have put all the hard work, studied psychology, technical during that vacation. I didn't waste any time, so I bought two challenges, passed them all, and but ended up then losing the 100K the live account.
Mhm. So just to be clear, before you took those initial larger account sizes, you were at a point where you understood kind of the concepts that you were trading. Did you have an edge at that time?
When
Did you have
you,
when you were ready to take those challenge accounts? Had you kind of had a strategy that's proven with the back testing and whatnot?
yes, of course.
What systems or system was you using?
Both the intraday model and the liquidity hunt model.
Okay, so both of the models that are inside of the program.
Yes,
And then you just
that
tested them for yourself, collected the data for yourself so you know that you're confident. And then it's just a game of execution. But of course, the big part that a lot of people miss is that emotional thing. You can have the edge, you can know the edge, you can have the data, but when it comes to live trading that edge, you need to have those emotional and kind of self-control things in place. And so you had both of those things. You had, done the inner work with the inner edge, and you had kind of had both of those edges that were both proven to be profitable. So now you got a good framework, and that's when you kind of decide to go in for your challenges, which is a logical decision. It's not a
definitely.
size up. And so then you passed both. You took a 200K and a 100K. You passed both. Then you lose the 100K, right?
Yes, the live one.
Awesome. And then what happens from there?
Till now, I have received three payouts consistently after 14 days, no missing any date or extending the payout date. Till now, like I said, I have received three payouts, consecutive ones, and I have another 200K, which is currently in phase two.
Nice, that's awesome. And for context, I mean, tell people how much is it that you've made over those three consecutive payments? So one payment, sure, but consecutive back-to-back payments consistently, that's showing the amount of progress that is clearly being made and is in the works right now. So your first payout was how much?
My first payout was 3,500
Mm, awesome.
because the first trade I decided to lock in for only one trade and secure the refund so I don't get emotional. So I took one trade, a 1 to 3, using the liquidity hunt model, risking a 0.5%, and I decided to secure it, like to freeze it if you want, for
Yeah,
14 days, receive the payout, receive the refund, and then continue normally.
that makes sense.
And the next payout was around 12K, meaning 7.5% on a 200K FTM account. And the last one was around 9K,
Awesome.
totaling a profit of 24K.
That's incredible. So 24K, and that's in the span of like, that's what, like 6 weeks, 8 weeks, something like that?
Since Jan 7 or 6, something like that.
So now it's March 11th. So yeah, pretty much 2 months,
2 months, yeah.
8 weeks. That's solid. And now, you're on a kind of trajectory of consistency. It definitely appears like. How are you feeling now relative to how you were feeling when you kind of first started figuring things out?
To be honest, being inside a mentorship and having a mentor who passed through all the cycles and the daily challenges that I'm passing through, it's literally a game changer, and I'm really honored to be your student, to be honest. Literally, the framework that you have put through in this mentorship is priceless, to be honest.
Appreciate that. It's been a pleasure as well having you as one of the mentees and the rapid success that you've achieved. And honestly,
As an answer,
yeah, the
thank you.
success you've achieved is awesome. Like in the space of what I think a little over a year now, and now you're at a point of consistent profitability. You've got that next 200K, so you're about to be 400K loaded up. Over the past, few months, you've taken consistent back-to-back payouts. You've totaled over 24K in profits, and so the sky's the limit. Now it's just a game of controlling yourself, managing your risk, scaling yourself up. And I'm assuming going for that kind of larger capital threshold, scaling accounts, different prop firms, and just scaling basically.
100%. Yes,
Awesome, awesome. I appreciate that so much. And again, like I said, it's been an honor to be your mentor. You've been an exemplary student of what it means to follow the process and do the work. Because at the end of the day, I can give you everything, but it's about you following that process, you doing what you need to do. And you are living proof of the end result of just doing the work and following that process. So hats off to you. I appreciate you for being, an
100%,
exemplary
sir.
student.
Thank you.
Awesome, man. I appreciate that a bunch. Thank you for kind of, taking your time out to jump on, and look forward to continue seeing you crush it. And just, yeah. How old are you? I forgot.
I'm 22.
22. That's wild.
Yeah.
Look like a full grown man. 22, wild. Yeah, that's incredible, honestly. Yeah, man, hats off to you. And like you just said, I look forward to meeting you too. I'm absolutely certain that there'll be a time where we'll have some kind of in-person meetup or some kind of an event. And of course, I'll see you there. So with that being said, my
Definitely.
man, I'll let you go. Thank you for taking the time out of your day once again. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll catch up soon, my man.
Okay,
Awesome.
bye bye.
Thank you, my friend. Have a good day. Bye bye.